How do you, noble cousin?
How do you, sir?
I, strong enough to laugh at misery and bear the chance of war. Yet, we are prisoners, I feel, forever, cousin.
I believe it. And to that destiny have patiently laid up my hour to come.
Oh, cousin Arcite, where is Thebes now? Where is our noble country? Where are our friends and kindreds? Nevermore must we behold these comforts, never see the hardy youths strive for the games of honor, hung with the painted favors of their ladies like tall ships under sail. Then start amongst them, as an east wind, leave them all behind us like lazy clouds, whilst Palamon and Arcite, even in the wagging of a wanton leg, outstripped the people's praises, won the garlands, ere they should have time to wish them ours. Oh, never shall we two exercise, like twins of honor, our arms gain again, and feel our fiery horses like proud seas under us, our good swords. Now, better the red-eyed god of war never war ravished our sides. Like age must run to rust and deck the temples of those gods that hate us. These hands shall never draw 'em out like lightning to blast whole armies more.
No, Palamon, those hopes are prisoners with us. Here we are, and here the graces of our youths must wither like a too timely spring. You've gone too far. Okay. Here age must find us, and, which is heaviest, Palamon? Unmarried.
Oh!
The sweet embraces of a loving wife, loaden with kisses, armed with 1,000 cupids, shall never clasp our necks. No issue, no us. No figures of ourselves shall we e'er see to glad our age, and like young eagles, teach him boldly to gaze against bright arms and say, remember what your fathers were, and conquer. The fair-eyed maids shall weep our banishments, and in their songs curse ever blinded fortune, till she for shame see what a wrong she has done to youth and nature. This is all our world. We shall know nothing here but one another. Hear nothing but the clock that tells our woes. The vine shall grow, but we shall never see it. Summer shall come, and with her all delights, but dead cold winter must inhabit here still.
'Tis too true, Arcite. To our Theban hounds that shook the aged forest with their echoes, no more now must we halloo, no more shake our pointed javelins, while the angry swine flies at Parthian quiver from our rages, struck with our well-steeled darts, all valiant uses, the food and nourishment of noble minds. In us two here shall perish. We shall die, which is the curse of honor. Lastly, children of grief and ignorance.
Yet, cousin, even from the bottom of these miseries, from all that fortune can inflict upon us, I see two comforts rising, two mere blessings. If the gods please, to hold here a brave patience and the enjoying of our griefs together. Whilst Palamon is with me, let me perish if I think this our prison.
Oh, certainly. 'Tis the main goodness, cousin, that our fortunes were twined together. 'Tis most true. Two souls put in noble bodies, let them suffer. The gall of hazard, so they grow together. We'll never sink. They must not say they could. A willing man dies sleeping and all's done.
Shall we make worthy uses of this place that all men hate so much?
How, gentle cousin?
Let's think this prison holy sanctuary to keep us from corruption of worse men. We are young, and yet desire the ways of honor that liberty and common conversation, the poison of pure spirits, might, like women, woo us to wander from. What worthy blessing can be but our imaginations may make it ours? And here, being thus together, we are an endless mind to one another. We are one another's wife, ever begetting new births of love. We are father, friends, acquaintance. We are in one another families. I am your heir. Oh, and you are mine. This place is our inheritance, and no hard oppressor dare take this from us. Here, with a little patience, we shall live long and loving. No surfeits seek us. The hand of war hurts none here, nor the seas swallow their youth. Were we at liberty, a wife might part us lawfully, or business. Quarrels consume us, envy of ill men crave our acquaintance. I might sicken, cousin, where you should never know it, and so perish without your noble hand to close mine eyes or prayers to the gods. 1,000 chances, were we from hence, would sever us.
You have made me. I thank you, cousin Arcite. Almost wanton with my captivity. What a misery it is to live abroad and everywhere. It's like a beast, methinks. I find the court here, I am sure, more content. And all those pleasures that woo the wills of men to vanity, I see through now. And I am sufficient to tell the world 'tis but a gaudy shadow that old time as he passes takes with him. What had we been? Old in the court of Creon? Where sin is justice, lust and ignorance the virtues of the great ones? Cousin Arcite, had not the loving gods found this place for us, we'd had died as they do. Ill old men, unwept, and had their epitaphs the people's curses. Shall I say more?
I would hear you still.
You shall! In the record of any two that loved better than we do, Arcite.
Sure there cannot.
I do not think it possible our friendship shall ever leave us till our death.
It cannot.
Never. No.
Enter Amelia and her woman below. Palamon catches sight of Amelia.
Speak on, sir.
This garden has a world of pleasures in it. What flower is this?
It is called Narcissus, madam.
That was a fair boy certain, but a fool to love himself. Were there not maids enough?
Pray forward!
Yes!
Or were they all hard-hearted?
They could not be to one so fair.
Thou wouldst not.
I think I should not, madam.
That's a good wench. But take heed to your kindness, though.
Why, madam?
Men are mad things.
Will you go forward, cousin?
Canst not thou work such flowers in silk, wench?
Yes.
I'll have a gown full of them. And of these. This is a pretty color. Will it not do rarely upon a skirt, wench?
Dainty, madam.
Cousin, how do you, sir? What? Palamon!
Never till now was I in prison, Arcite.
Why, what's the matter, man?
Behold and wonder. Oh, by heaven, she's a goddess. Oh, do reverence. She is a goddess, Arcite. Sight.
Of all flowers, methinks a rose is best.
Why, gentle madam?
It is the very emblem of a maid. For when the west winds courts her gently, how modestly she blows and paints the sun with her chaste blushes. When the north comes near her, rude and impatient, then like chastity she locks her beauties in her bud again and leaves him to base briars.
Yet, good madam, sometimes her modesty will blow so far. Sometimes her modesty will blow so far she falls for it. A maid, if she have any honor, would be loath to take example by her.
Thou art wanton.
She is wondrous fair. She is all beauty extant.
The sun grows high. Let's walk in. Keep these flowers. We'll see how near art can come near their colors. I am wondrous merry-hearted. I could laugh now.
I could lie down, I am sure.
And take one with you?
That's as we bargain, madam.
Well, agree then.
Amelia and woman exit.
What think you of this beauty? 'Tis a rare one. It's but a rare one. Yes, a matchless beauty. Might not a man, well, lose himself? I cannot tell what you have done. I have beshrew mine eyes for it. Now I feel my shackles. You love her, then? Who would not? And desire her? Before my liberty. I saw her first. That's nothing. But it shall be. I saw her too. Yes, but you must not love her. I will not, as you do, to worship her as she is heavenly and a blessed goddess. I love her as a woman, to enjoy her. So both may love. You shall not love at all. Not love at all? Who shall deny me? I, that first saw her. I, that took possession with mine eye of all those beauties in her revealed to mankind, if thou lovest her. Or entertainst a hope to blast my wishes, thou art a traitor, our sight, and a fellow false is thy title to her, friendship, blood, and all the ties between us I disclaim if thou once think upon her. Yes, I love her. And if the lives of all my name lay on it, I must do so. I love her with my soul. If that will lose you, farewell, Palamon. I say again, I love. And in loving her, maintain I am as worthy and as free a lover and have as just a title to her beauty as any Palamon or living that is a man's son. Have I called thee friend? Yes, and have found me so. Oh! Why are you moved thus? Let me deal coldly with you. Am I not part of your blood, part of your soul? You have told me that I was Palamon and you were our sight. Yes. Am I not liable to those affections, those joys, griefs, angers, fears my friend shall suffer? You may be. Why then would you deal so cunningly, so strangely, so unlike a noble kinsman? To love alone. Speak truly, do you think me unworthy of her sight? No, but unjust if thou pursue that sight. Because another first sees the enemy, shall I stand still and let mine honor down and never charge? Yes, if he be but one. But say that one had rather combat me. Let that one say so. Use thy freedom, else, if thou pursuest her, be as that cursed villain that hates his country, a branded villain. You are mad. I must be. Till thou art worthy our kite, it concerns me. till thou art worthy. Our sight, it concerns me. And in this madness, if I hazard thee and take thy life, I deal but truly.
Fie, sir, you play the child extremely. I will love her. I must. I ought to do so. And I dare all this justly.
Oh, that? Now! That! Now! Thy false self and thy friend had but this fortune to be 1 hour at liberty and grasp our good sword in our hands, I would quickly teach thee what 'twere to filch affection from another. Thou art baser in it than a cut purse. Put but thy head out of this window more, and as I have soul, I'll nail thy life to it.
Thou darest not, fool. Thou canst not. Thou art feeble. Put my head out. I'll throw my body out and leap the garden when I see her next, and pitch between her arms to anger thee.
Enter jailer above.
No more! The keeper's coming. I shall live to knock thy brains out with my shackles. Oh.
By your leave, gentlemen.
Now, honest keeper?
Lord Arcite, you must presently to the Duke. The cause I know not yet.
I am ready, keeper.
Prince Palamon, I must a while bereave you of your fair cousin's company.
Arcite and jailer exit.
And me too. Even when you please of life. Why is he sent for? It may be that he shall marry her. He's goodly. And like enough, the Duke hath taken notice both of his blood and body, but his falsehood. Why should a friend be treacherous? If that get him a wife so noble and fair, let honest man ne'er love again. Once more, I would but see this fair one, blessed garden and fruit and flowers more blessed that still blossom, and her eyes, her bright eyes, shine on you. Would I were for all the fortune of my life hereafter, you little tree, yawning, blooming apricot, how I would spread and fling my wanton arms at her window. I would bring her fruit fit for the gods to feed on youth and pleasure, still as she tasted, should be doubled on her. And if she be not heavenly, I would make her so near the gods in nature they should fear her. And then I am sure she would love me. How now, keeper?
Enter jailer above.
Where's our sight?
Banished.
What?
Prince Pirithous obtained his liberty, but never more upon his oath in life must he set foot upon this kingdom.
He's a blessed man. He shall see Thebes again, and call to arms the bold young men that, when he bids them charge, fall on like fire. Our sight shall have fortune if he dare make himself a worthy lover, yet in the field to strike a battle for her. And if he lose her then, why, he's a cold coward. How bravely may he bear himself to win her if he be noble our sight 1,000 ways. Were I at liberty, I would do things of such a virtuous greatness that this lady, this blushing virgin, should take manhood to her and seek to ravish me.
My lord, for you I have this charge to
discharge my life?
No, but from this place to remove your lordship. The windows are too open.
Devils take 'em, that are so envious to me. Prithee, kill me.
And hang for it afterward.
By this good light, had I a sword, I would kill thee.
Why, my lord?
Thou bring such pelting, scurvy news continuously. Thou art not worthy of life. I will not go.
Indeed you must, my lord.
May I see the garden?
No.
Then I am resolved I will not go.
I must constrain you then, and for you are dangerous, I'll clap more irons on you.
Do, good keeper. I'll shake 'em so. You shall not sleep. I'll make you a new Morris. Must I go?
There is no remedy.
Farewell, kind window. May rude wind never hurt thee. Oh, my lady. If thou ever hast felt what sorrow was, dream how I suffer. Come now, bury me.